Hello and welcome to today's Painful Thought. Today we return to our journey on the questions of healing from trauma. Painful Thoughts. Book 1. Therapy isn't a fix, it's a tool. People sometimes come to therapy expecting it to work like medicine, take a dose, feel better. But it's not that simple. Therapy is more like learning to use a compass when you've been lost in the woods. It doesn't magically transport you out of the forest, it just helps you find your way. That's the thing about tools, they only work if you pick them up. A hammer won't build a house by itself. Therapy won't fix you without your participation. Research shows therapy's effectiveness depends heavily on client engagement. Lambert and Barley, 2001. The therapist might guide you, but you're the one doing the walking. Research shows therapy works best when it's collaborative. Norcross and Lambert, 2018. Think of it like learning to cook from a chef. They can show you techniques and point out when you're about to burn something, but you've got to do the actual stirring and tasting. The therapist brings the knowledge. You bring your willingness to try, even when the recipe feels complicated. The people who get the most out of therapy aren't necessarily the ones with the easiest problems. They're the ones willing to get uncomfortable, to say the hard things out loud, to question their own patterns, to try new ways of thinking, even when it feels unnatural at first. That doesn't mean it's all on you, though. A good therapist meets you where you are. Norcross, 2011. Research shows therapy works best when it's collaborative. Norcross and Lambert, 2018. Think of it like learning to cook from a chef. They can show you techniques and point out when you're about to burn something, but you've got to do the actual stirring and tasting. The therapist brings the knowledge, you bring your willingness to try, even when the recipe feels complicated. Maybe some days that means deep work. Other days, it's just about getting through the week. Both matter. Therapy won't erase life's challenges, but it can change how you face them. Therapy doesn't hand you answers, it helps you ask better questions. Personal reflection questions. When you think about starting therapy or your current experience with it, what expectations do you notice yourself having, realistic or not? What's one issue you've tried to fix on your own that might benefit from a therapist's perspective? How do you typically respond to emotional discomfort, avoid it, power through, or something else? How might that show up in therapy? Imagine your ideal therapeutic relationship. What qualities would help you feel safe enough to do the work? What's one small way you could take more ownership of your growth, in or out of therapy? Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, I wish you less painful thoughts.